Well, hello, farming friends, and welcome back to another edition of Farming Simulator 2015 with me, your old buddy, Mistermoose. And we continue on with our mod showcases today, and we are looking at the mods entered in the 2015 Farming Simulator mod contest. And we are checking out the Massey Ferguson 698 today, sent in by MattXJS Modding. And I love this mod. They've done such a good job with it. And you may be thinking, well, Moose, it's a old 80s era tractor. Why are you so happy about it? And it's only 70 horsepower. Not like you can do a lot with it on the farm. Oh, come on now. In the 80s, this was a workhorse. Everybody wanted a 6 Series. I know my uncle had like 2 or 3 of them. They're just great little tractors to have on the farm. You could plow with them, cultivate, seed, spray, mow, bale with them. I mean, there wasn't much you couldn't do with this tractor. It was a nice little tractor. Now, it felt like you were sitting in your closet when you were running it, but still an awesome little tractor. But yeah, these guys have done a good job modeling it. I would have rather seen it not be fully restored. I'd like to see a weathered version of it, you know, with a little bit of rust here and there, and, you know, something that looks like it's been used since the 80s. But I love the fact that they went and did it for the game. So this, according to the author, it is fully restored. And that explains the nice crisp cleanness. I'd rather see the tires have a little wear and tear on them. You know. But it's pretty nice. They've done a good job with it. The only thing I wish they had done, and Landy and I were talking about this the other day, is he had some issues. He couldn't hook the bale trailer up to it, because the hitch is really made just for smaller stuff. This tractor in the day hauled some stuff. I mean, it would haul big, huge baling systems, and so having just a cheap hitch on the back of it's just wrong. It should be able to accept all sizes of trailers. If you're going by what's in this game, you're mistaken on it, because this tractor really could do a lot of work in the day. So anyways, inside we go, and we'll check out the interior here. They've pretty much got the modeling on the inside down. The latch on the door is wrong. There should be an ignition key there instead of a push button for the starter. But the interior is about right. The dash is right. You got your throttle pedal on the floorboard, which was an interesting concept in the 80s. But you did have a gas pedal on them. There's no AC and no radio on this one, though that was an option. You could have forced air and, you know, heat for in the winters, and then you could have a radio in them as well. That's not in this one, but it would have been in one. The windows are missing some hardware on them. It does have a little IC in it, so we'll start over here on the left. You got your door will open, and you've got your side vent. Though on the side vent there should be a latch right here, and it would have a handle in it. You pull the handle down, and that's what pushed the vent open. That's missing on there. Let's see. Clutch, your ranges, gear shift, brake, everything looks good there. The mirrors on it, I don't know if you noticed, there's a little bit of tearing in the mirrors, but they do work. IC wise up here, you should have an adjustable steering console in it. That was one of the big things the 6 Series touted in the 80s, was you had the lever on the side that gave you tilt steering. You don't have the whole console come towards you like you do in the newer tractors, but it did have tilt steering on it. So if you're going to build IC into it, it'd been cool to throw some IC on and add the tilt steering in it. 698 did have tilt steering. Let's see, your doors work on this side and here. Again, you're missing the piece of hardware on the window here that should be right here with the lever that you pull down to push the door, the the actual vent open. And then the back window, same thing back here. The back window does open, however there should be gas struts, and you should have a little locking mechanism right there in the center to lock that window in and out. Little details like that. I just, come on. And again, people will yell at me for being highly critical of things, but come on, it's, those are the things I'm looking at when I'm looking at a mod. I'm not sitting here and saying, well, that broke the mod. It's absolutely horrible. I'm just saying that's missing. Alright, so let's start it up, see how she sounds. Nice. Got a different sound to it. It's funny, it's actually louder inside than it is outside. Oh, that's just because I had the IC on. Okay. It's reversed if you have the IC turned on. Alright, so let's get her going. Lights on here. Turn signals. They work. Hazards. Beacon. Now here's one thing I did notice in there. If you open up the help menu, you don't see any kind of like extra thing about the lights on this. You do see enable IC and all that other stuff. Oh, if I enable disable, it messed up the sound again. If I hit F for headlights, it turns the headlights on, but it doesn't do anything for these flood lamps that are on the top. The flood lamps, I had to mess around a little bit and found that the front flood lamps are on 5 and the rear flood lamps are on 6 to get those to turn on. But they do work. For a minute there I was thinking they just didn't work. The other little thing I love about this tractor is they get the suspension right on it. Too much of the suspension in this game is messed up and independent suspension instead of being a true I-beam or just beam suspension. They get it right with this tractor, and I'm digging that. It has the proper pivot, and so it is a righteous tractor in that sense. Alright, so let's run it out here. Now, what can you do with this tractor? It's jump in the store real quick and let's compare it to what's in the game. Your Hurleman, which is your smallest tractor you can get, is 90 horsepower. It's $37,000 and $270 a day. Then your Dutes, which is 143, is $460 and $51,000. Those are your two smallest tractor. This guy, well, it's only 70 horsepower, so it ain't real expensive, which is what I love about this tractor. It's priced right. So you're going to pick it up for $13,570, only $55 maintenance a day, 79 horsepower is what they've got it rated at in game. Yeah. So what can you do with that? Well, if we look at the farm implements in the game, you would think not a whole lot, because even if you grab your plow, it says you need 100 horsepower for the plow. If you jump into cultivators, this thing says you have to have 100 horsepower for it. So if you go by the numbers, you would think, well, I can't really do anything with this tractor. Well, I'm here to tell you, you actually can do a whole heck of a lot, because if we come out here into the field, you will see my buddy Harold, the hired help, is plowing a field, and he has been cooking along steady in his Massey. And oh look, he's got the stock in-game plow on it, the one that's 100 horsepower, and yet he's able to plow this field even with this big huge incline. He's able to get going across there and get it going. I've used the cultivator with it, the seeder with it. All of them work just fine. So it is an actual functioning tractor. So if you're starting out like in hard mode on a farm and you want to add a couple of tractors, you can add 2 of these for the price of 1 of the other ones. Yeah, I'm digging that. So let's get up here and we'll stop old Harold here and pull him over. so we can take a look at this thing now that it's nice and dirty. And you can see that it does get dirty and looks really good. All dirty up top, not dirty on the inside. There's no footprints or anything on the floor pan. We'll just imagine he hasn't gotten in and out of it yet. But the exterior gets dirty and looks good. So as you can see, you can plow with it with the in-game plow. You can, like I said, you can actually use this. So let's say you start out, you're in hard mode, you're on a really tight budget, and you could sell off some of the stock stuff that you begin with. You can grab a couple of these, and then you've got twice the amount of, tractor, and you're able to get the work done. You can use the plow, the cultivator, the 3-meter seeder, and you're going to be able to get it done. Whereas, and it's not going to cost you nearly as much in maintenance per day, as well as it's not going to cost you nearly as much to do the rest of the stuff. Save a little money, get it done until you can upgrade to some bigger stuff. So yeah, good little addition to the game. I'm digging it. The Massey Ferguson 698. Hope you guys will give it a shot, give it a try. Even if you're just gonna throw it on your farm and use it to move implements around the farm, and take your harvester heads out to the field, or just use it to move things. You can use it to teeter grass, mow a little grass with it maybe. You're probably not going to be able to get the mowers though to spool up. The game mowers probably want too much horsepower. I haven't messed with anything else like that, but I do know you can plow and cultivate with it, and as I have been demonstrating here. So that's a cool little thing. And like I say, even on this field, which if you've ever tried to plow this field, that back corner back there where you're headed up that really steep incline, it's a tractor killer. And this thing still was able to do like 4 miles an hour on it. So I was pretty happy with that. Alright, well that's it for our review for today. I hope you enjoyed it. The Massey Ferguson 698. You can get it at the Farming Sim website. farming-simulator.com. Go to the mod section, go to the contest page, and I think it's 3rd or 4th page in where the Massey Ferguson is, and check her out. I love this little tractor. Brings back lots of memories from my childhood. So hope you guys will check it out. If you like the video, please make sure you give me a thumbs up. And of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. I do new videos each and every day. Try to do a farm sim video every day, especially. And of course, I've got some more farm sim mod contest videos coming out, so I hope you'll check them out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in our next video. Until then, stay safe and have a great day. Bye bye.